Freedom in the mind, faith in the words, pride in our souls. Let's salute the nation. A very good morning to our respected administrator, sir, principal officiating, headmistress, madam, teachers, students, and parents. It is an absolute honor for me to sit here today and welcome you all to the celebration of our Independence Day. India attained independence on this day in the year of 1947 after several years of struggle of freedom fighters who were striving for freedom and organizing marches and movements were imprisoned, tortured, and were privy to so many injustices. Yet they never gave up. The great freedom fighters include Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Mangal Pandey, Chandrasekhar Azad. It is because of their zeal and dedication, the passion for nationalism didn't subside. But before we begin today's program, let me start the day with a prayer. I request all of you to join your hands while I say the prayer. God, source of all freedom, this day is bright with memory of those who declared that life and liberty are your gift to every human being. Help us to continue a good work began long ago. Make our vision clear and our will strong, that only in human solidarity will we find liberty and justice, only in the honor that belongs to every life on earth. Turn our hearts towards the family of nations, to understand the ways of others, to offer friendship, and to find safety only in common good of all. We ask this in God's name. Amen. I request everyone. I now begin today's program by a speech by a student of class 7, Ochisman Ghoshal, and Ochisman will speak on the history of independence.
Good morning to all of my teachers and my dear friends present here. I am Ochisman Ghoshal of class 7A, going to give a speech on history of Indian independence. Independence Day marks the end of the British rule in 1947 and the establishment of a free and independent Indian nation. The Indian independence movement first gained momentum at the beginning of the 20th century and after World War I. Direct administration by the British, which began in 1858, affected the political and economical unification of the state. When the British rule came to an end in 1947, the subcontinent was partitioned between two countries along religious lines, which include India, which is a religion of Hindu, and Pakistan, which is a religion of the Muslims. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi launched and directed three major campaigns in India's independence movement. This includes the non-corporation in 1919 to 1922, the Salt Satyagraha of 1930 to 1931, and the Quit India movement from about 1940 to 1942. The struggle of India for independence began in the year 1857 to get independent from the British colonial rule. In such a scenario, it was one braveheart hero who dared to rebel against the British. He was none other than Mangal Pandey. Freedom fighters made sacrifice which cannot be even imagined, of doing for their loved ones, living alone the country. The amount of pain, hardship they have endured cannot be put into words. The Hindus, the Muslims, and the Sikhs, and all other brave sons of India fought shoulder to shoulder to throw out the British. Subhash Chandra Bose is fondly remembered as one of the greatest freedom fighters of India. He also took the command of Indian National Army Subhash Chandra Bose also gave the slogan Jai Hind. The British government, which ruled India at the time, put the death toll at 379, while Indian freedom fighters said nearly 1,000 people were killed. India gained independence from colonial rule in 1947. At the age of 18, one of the greatest sons of India, Khudiram Bose, was also hanged to death by the Britishers. Several people sacrificed their lives for the country. Some of them are Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Rajguru, Sukhdev Thapar, who played a crucial role for the country's independence. At last, after struggling for almost 90 years for independence, India gained independence on 15th August 1947. India is celebrating its 75th Independence Day on August 15, 2021. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Thank you.
Thank you, Ochisman Ghoshal, for that lovely speech. We next have a musical presentation by the students of classes 1 to 5, Shattak Paul with an instrumental and Chandrai Malik with vocal. Thank you, Sharthak Paul and Chandrai Malik, for that wonderful performance. We've not finished as yet. Next, we have a dance performance by the students of St Francis Xavier School.
हो मारे या कोई मारे ना, यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है। ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं, अरे जो भी हैं जैसे हैं, खुद पे हमें नाज है। जाने ना हमको ये ज़माना, चाहो तो हमको आज़माना। यारबाज़ हम, चालसाज़ हम, इश्क़बाज़ दिल वाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर जीत छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले।
यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदले रंग, यहाँ की बोली में रंगोली सात रंग। यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदले रंग, यहाँ की बोली में रंगोली सात रंग। धानी पगड़ी पहने मौसम है, नीली चादर ताने अंबर है, नदी सुनहरी हरा समंदर है, देश गीला देश रंगीला रंगीला, देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला, देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला, देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला, देश मेरा रंगीला। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां, सस्यश्यामलां मातरं, वन्दे मातरम्। शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी, पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी, सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी, सुखदां वरदां मातरं, वन्दे मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्।
That was a wonderful performance by the students of St Francis Xavier School on Independence Day. Next, we have a PowerPoint presentation on Independence Day.
वन्दे मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्।
India celebrating its 75th year of independence, 15th August.
सस्यश्यामलां मातरं, वन्दे
Before independence, some events leading to independence. 1757, Battle of Plassey. Revolt of 1857, Partition of Bengal 1905, Policy Movement, Civil Disobedience Movement, Non-Cooperation Movement. Quit India Movement, the Royal Indian Navy Mutiny, after independence, some rare photos of India. This is the last time when Netaji was caught by Britishers. Satyagraha is demonstrating against British rule. Gandhi during the Salt March of April and May 1930. Indian Army soldiers in their uniform. Female prisoners at Andaman Cellular Jail in 1860. This is the Howrah Bridge under construction in 1930s in Calcutta. Indian ambulances lined up in Chennai in the 1940s.
मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
That was a wonderful PowerPoint presentation on Independence Day. Ladies and gentlemen, for our online programs, you've always heard students and teachers perform. But today we have Mr. Shubhankar Das, who is our accounts manager, going to sing a song for all of you on Independence Day. He has been associated with the best media and film production house, previously known as Venkatesh Films, and he has also got a master's degree in music from Ravindra Bharati University. Can we have the song by Shubhankar Das?
খেলায় আমার দুঃখে সুখে জলে জুড়াইলে অন্য মুখে তুলে দিলে তুমি শীতল জলে জুড়াইলে তুমি যে সকল সহা সকল বহা মাতার মাতা ও আমার দেশের মাটি তোমার পরে ঠেকায় মাথা।
Thank you, Mr. Das, for that wonderful singing. Mr. Das just sang O Amar Desher Mati. It's a Bengali patriotic song written by Rabindranath Tagore. I now request our headmistress, madam, to please say a few words to the students.
A very good morning to our respected administrator and secretary, sir, Mr. Ajay Chopra, principal officiating, Mr. Anil Srivastava, teachers, students, and dear parents. From every mountainside, let freedom ring, said Martin Luther King. And so today we have gathered here to celebrate the 75th year of independence. Every year we have a grand celebration in school, but due to the pandemic situation, our celebration venue has been changed to the online mode of Zoom meeting app. Though the heads and some of the staff members are physically present in school, and our secretary and administrator, sir, hoisted our national flag and we all sang the national anthem. We should be thankful to all the freedom fighters and national heroes who sacrificed their lives to give us this wonderful free life we are enjoying now. We should all be proud to be an Indian and admire our fortune to have been born in the land of free India. We should acknowledge the sacrifices of the freedom fighters for whom this has been possible. It is important to remember the teachings of the freedom fighters like Gandhiji and Subhash Chandra Bose and Gandhiji's policy of non-violence. As students, you should always remember the importance of freedom and not misuse it. We should abide by the rules, listen to our parents and teachers, obey them, and become responsible citizens of the country. We should follow the do's and avoid the don'ts, like not litter garbage here and there, follow the traffic rules. When in school, follow the school rules and regulations, not destroy public property, not indulge in violence and criminal activity, and always adhere to the words of advice given to us by our elders. Always remember the 7 fundamental rights granted to us by our Constitution: freedom of equality, freedom of right to freedom, right against exploitation, freedom of religion, freedom of cultural and educational rights, right to property, and constitutional remedies. We already know a lot about the history of India through the PPT and Orchishman Ghoshal's speech, so I will not take up much more time. Thank you everyone for being a part of this celebration, and over to Mr. Rahul Mojumdar.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would now request all of you to please stand in attention position for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे
तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे।
With this, we come to the end of today's program. Thank you for being a part of today's program. Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.